Alrighty then. Mike Joestar here, and we're back again, picking up where we left off with Castlevania Curse of Darkness, the 100% deathless one. We left off, we got through the Neo. Alright, so last stream, what did we do? Well, last stream, we defeated Isaac. We defeated Saint Germain. And now we are pretty much, we got the devil ability. So I went to Cordova Town because we have to go this way to the next area. Which I think is another forest. Just want to make sure, because I think... Oh, we gotta go all the way back to the beginning, I believe. Yes, we gotta go do that. Yeah, I'm trying to hold back a sneeze. You never see streamers sneeze. I think I'm gonna be that one that does. We also we have to farm our golem. So I should have a oh, I have a fairy type. Ooh, that means we need to put on a let's summon a golem. Let's summon War. We need to have another golem. Because we missed out on something. See, we have to get brute force level 2, and that's an ability the Juggernaut Golem gets. And when the Juggernaut Golem has that ability, we can actually get access to the underground section of Garibaldi Temple. That's going to be beneficial for us because we need one thing to get the Chauvet Source. I never know how it's pronounced. I think it's pronounced the Chauvet Source. It's French. So we do need to hope that our golem decides to drop an egg soon, so we can get the ability. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday, or Tuesday, I'm sorry, it's Tuesday. I'm thinking it's Wednesday. Man, I am out of it. So, not sure how long I have. Don't know what we're going to progress stream-wise, but we're going to do our best to get through. Again, this might be just a grind. This might not be. Going the wrong way. Sorry. You might notice that the video quality is different, and I'm experimenting again with this. So you might see, like, now we're not locked at a 4:3 aspect ratio or locked. We have like a little bit more of a widescreen ratio on the PlayStation. I found out that my TV actually has 2 modes, so we're actually upscaling. So my setup that I still never showed anybody. My setup is I have all my retro consoles are HD. So the PlayStation 2 here has the retro gen. Okay, cool. So it's outputting HD. It's outputting 1080. I also have everything going through a switcher, which is outputting through an M Classic at like the full like retro resolution. So the image is being upscaled to 4K and then being downscaled to 1080 on my capture. So now we have this widescreen, more fuller, I guess I would say a more high resolution widescreen output, so I'm kind of digging this right now. I need to get the HP up. It's one of the few HP up things. Look at the swing here. Something you could do with this, it's a swing, so it's actually sad, but I should be able to like get it to flip around. Try hard enough. Oh, here we go. See if I can get him to do a somersault. All I'm doing is just rotating the left thumbstick. See, just to prove it, I'm just rotating the left thumbstick, everybody. And I can get Hector to flip over. And this is goofing around at its best. Almost there. Almost there. I can't resist. I just gotta try this. There we go. We did it. Oh my goodness. Oh, that brings back some joy. Hi, Redley. How are you? It's good that you're here. Oh, little peely button. All right, so let's go back to summoning war. All right, we don't need that there, so let's go back and warp to thing. That's like the humor about this game is the chairs. That's like the little optional side quest, finding all the chairs we need. We do need to get our devil to lay an egg. Oh, I'm happy. I don't know how long I'm going to stream for, but I am going to try to do some grinding and entertain. I'll try to get some streaming in tomorrow as well. But, yeah, I'm glad you're here. Always helps. I'm glad I can fill that Castlevania fix, because pretty soon I'm going to have to get back into Elden Ring for a new playthrough. So we need to get our battle type to lay an egg, because we need the Juggernaut golem, so we can get into the basement of Garibaldi Temple, and that will give us the access to an item, a material we need to craft the Chauvet-saurus, so we can get our devil type evolved. Alright, so let's see. Let's go back to the town center and move on to the next level. I think the next area is a forest. Gotta eat my ice cream from like a week ago. It's a hot day today. You're supposed to get rain where I live, and nothing happened. let's delete that. We will now be leaving this area. Not without getting these guys chopped up. Ooh. We gotta summon Fairy here. Now we need the rain. My grass is burned out. Here in the wonderful northeast in Quakerville here. Ooh, where do I go? Oh, okay, I think we definitely need the Cody Schmarde. I think I do need that ability, that sword. I think I need that for the 7 deadly. Yeah, my whole yard is just, I haven't cut my grass in probably 3 weeks, 3 or 4 weeks. I cut my grass where it's like turf level, so I cut it really low, but it hasn't even grown an inch since I cut it. It's just too hot. It's just dry. We're supposed to get rain, but we're not. Now we're in the Aeolian Ruins. Aeolian Ruins. I said that right. This is where we need the Proboscis Fair. Because, like in Symphony of the Night, there's a switch, and we need to have a devil press it and see. There's a little Soten nod. But we are going to hack and slash till something here decides to lay an egg. Did I only have a fairy shard. We definitely need more. You said you're from Tennessee. I stayed at the I visited Tennessee. I visited Nashville years ago in college. Where did I go? I stayed at the Grand Ole Opry. I like that place. That place was nice. Oh, finally he's laying an egg. Perfect. All right. We needed that. So that puts him at his 3rd gen. So we'll take the Devil Shard. Let's summon Cain, because a lot of the devils here are going to drop Evo crystals. And we need like 200 for Cain to evolve. That is key. Yeah, this particular stream might just be a grind right now. We'll progress this area, and we will work on getting what we need to possibly evolve him. Yeah, because we're at, what do we need? We need 200. 200 jumps. Oh, nice. You're up in the mountains. That's gotta be nice. Nice and relaxing. Come on, let me steal from you. What do you got? Oh, 100 gold. 100 gold. I might play a lot of my PS2 games in this format. It just looks a lot more crispier. in this 1080 16:9 as opposed to a 1080 downscaled to 4:3. Oh, goodness. How is there still one around? Ah, you gotta fight the camera. Hoo-yah! I forgot. I think there is a warp out of here. A warp chamber. I also vaguely remember that this is probably the most boring area in the game. It's just not like well decorated. It's also just pretty basic. Huh. I think we do need to get something from these assassins. Nothing new to combine here. I still need Damascus steel for that. Well, we are cruising, and we are leveling up, which is good for me. We still have about 2 more areas left to explore in this game. I think, memory serves, after this, we will trigger a cutscene, which is going to lead us to the Infinite Corridor, and then from the Infinite Corridor, we will explore Dracula's castle. But we still also have the other supplemental areas to do, like the Tower of Evermore, the Tower of Eternity, as well as the basement of Garibaldi Temple, which I will naturally do all of those before we go to Dracula's castle. I do like how these guys are in the Netflix series, the Assassin Zombies. There's so many spawning in here. I don't think there's a boss in this level. I think it's just an encounter between Isaac and Trevor. Oh, that's what we need. We need the Djinns. I think the Djinns have items. The Djinn and the Ifrits. I know they do. I think we had to steal from them. Frenzy of the Wind. I feel like I needed that. Do have to form a salad. I think we need Frenzy of the Wind for something. think it's for a weapon. Let's see here. Come on. Oh, alright, that's fine. Fighting the camera. Always gonna be fighting this camera. Oh, I missed the opportunity. Come on. That's fine. Thunder Demon, I think we had to steal from. I don't know, do I have to do like an uppercut? Nope. They're very weak. I think this is the one of the reasons I did not like this area is just because it's just so many. It's just ad clearing rooms. That's all it is. It's like go to the next room, the gates seal, you gotta fight ads. Go to the next room, the gates seal, gotta fight ads. And this is like the most like drabby part of this area. I gotta keep an eye on my health. I'm not doing too hot. I think we're supposed to also steal from the dogs here, or the dogs are supposed to do a drop. I think. There we go. We are in definitely need of a save. We need a save room soon. Oh yeah, we're only 22% right. 100 gold. Although it is easy to farm from enemies over here. So once we get to a warp, we should be able to have enough to go cash in or forge another devil and then farm it some more. We still need to get some money so we can buy the what do we need? We need another sacrificial doll. That's key for us. Alright, so we got some ceramics. Alright, what can we craft here? If we combine these two, we get the Dragon Killer. Sounds like a sweet weapon. We also get the short sword. We get the bastard sword. Okay. What else we get? We still need Damascus steel for the Chris Naga. Spear-wise, we can get the... Can I forge the Belova? Oh wait, that's the Belova's an axe. We need a Gano. So we can get the Belova. We can go to the spear. The halberd. Take it. Knuckle-wise, what can we forge? Oh, we need another short sword. Punch rings. Ooh, we need bronze. We need Damascus steel for a helmet. And we need ceramics again. Alright, so let's go. I think there's a save room here, so let's save it. What is it? Yes, it's a safe room. We can also farm the ceramics right from these snipers here. We were really close to dying. I think what my total game time right here, according to the in-game timer, is 8 hours. Just over 8 hours. That's not bad. Yeah, we're 8 hours and 25 minutes for my total in-game time. Drop some more ceramics. I need it. And I think this is where we get the clown suit. We'll have enough to get the clown suit, which I think is a reference to Vampire Hunter D. For years, I've always thought that's what it was. Definitely take ceramics. So we go to combination. Oh, I need 3 ceramics. All right. Well, did I just perfect guard that attack? He's still shooting me. Wow. Ah! Really? Can't be any more. Oh, I'm just gonna constantly spawn, I guess. I wonder if I could just like break this. Oh yeah, I can. There we go. Summon our fairy here. Nothing new. Fantastic. Oh, I know we have to steal from those guys. Ooh. Do that again. Oh. Come on. Take the ceramic. Parade armor. Damascus steel for that. Who did drop Damascus steel? That's good. Well, this puts at our defense up to 90, which is good. I think the highest we can go is 120. I think. Let's try to steal from these guys. I have like one attack. Oh, come on. Oh, that was it. At least they drop ceramic, which is good too. Come on. Ah! Too many. Too many! Oh, jeez. I am not losing my life here. Ah! I was scary close here. Come on. Was not ready to take an L. think I can summon Cain again. What's he at? Oh, he's at 103. Perfect. So far, so good. And we got a lot of crystals. Now, one of these, we have to look for a switch on the wall, and that's where we need our proboscis fairy. And it looks like a gold button. Just keep getting Evo crystals. We're doing good. We are due for a save. There's got to be a save room somewhere. I think we just found it. So low, Gruff. There you are. Chaotic. How many like enemies here will start mobbing you? Alright, so finally a save room. Perfect. We were getting really close to death there. This wouldn't have been a deathless 100%. Good news is we're at like 66% done with the game, so we're almost at our we're at our 2/3. If anybody wants like just some sort of like scale here. I should probably put on another accessory. We'll do the sacrificial brooch just in case. Okay, let's see. Let's look for the button. Might be a little bit more down the ways here. These fishmen are worse than the fleamen. All they do is jump around. There we go. Slowed right here. I think when he does his spear, that's when we have to steal from him. Too many ads. Yeah, we gotta go here. Which way? We also need a holy weapon so we can defeat the red skeletons, and I do forget what that is. Or... Oh, wait a second. Now I'm thinking... I think we don't get a holy weapon, but I think one of our devils has like a purify ability. Now I'm thinking, because I think we need to use a devil with a purify ability to purify the red skeletons. Oh, was it a mage or a fairy that did that? Who does fire? Oh, wait a second. Orko does. He should be able to burn this. There we go. That opens up this way. I need a scoop of ice cream here because it is hot. And not once have I found the warp yet. Although I think one of the alternate paths from the Aeolian ruins does take us back to the abandoned castle. So I wonder if it's either this way. Nope. And the good news is we're at a treasure room, which is perfect. And it should be Jade. Frenzy of the Wind. Okay, that's fine. I think we need Frenzy of the Wind for the laser sword. A symbol of boss, hot shot, or top man. That's cool. So we found that chair. And if we go straight this way. Definitely need a warp room soon so we can go to Julia and unlock the Juggernaut. Or begin forging our path, our devil for the Juggernaut. So let's see. If we go this way, where does this take us? Is there anything over here that's special? Nope. Wonder if it loops us all the way back to there. I forget. It's been a while. It's been a hot minute. Never mind. Damascus steel. Perfect. So I think that's what we need for our sword. That gives us the Damascus sword. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're missing 9 and 10. And then 16 and 17. Not bad. Now we're gonna start getting like HP ups and stuff. What chair? Which one's this one? Ha! The hilarious cushion. Good for a laugh or two. Back to King. Kane's almost ready to level up, or evolve, which is fantastic. But we still need to find a warp gate to go back to Julia's shop. So a couple more. Let's see, we need about 23 more or 33 more Evo crystals. So 33 divided by 2. That comes out to, what, 17? Give or take. 17 drops, if enemies are dropping pairs of crystals. So we need 17 more drops to evolve our devil. Let's take this path. One of these days, I plan on streaming Kingsfield. I played Kingsfield 2 and 3 before, and man, you need to have patience playing that game. It's just one of those early FromSoft games that are just so slow. Oh, here's a warp room. Perfect. This is great. Oh, I agree. I mean, I've watched so many lore videos. I love it. All right, let's go back to Baljet Mills. Yeah, I do plan. It's in my to-do list. I just need the patience. I right now want to get through some JRPGs and showcase. All right. I have too many games. I don't even know if I can play them all in my lifetime. Alrighty. So let's see. Let's store.
What can I get you today? Which do you like?
Alright, let's store Rocky.
Will that do it? Take good care of it.
Alright.
Thanks as always.
I mean, out of the 30-some game systems that I have, and the fact that I want to stream like everything on the 3DO, the CDI, whatnot, even my favorite like Game Boy Advance game, I literally don't think I can play them all in my lifetime. I just don't think so.
Will that do it?
Alright, let's forge. Alright, name call. What should we name our devil here? So we had Rocky and Gwar. Somebody give me a name. Somebody give me a name and have it reference something. It'd be good. I'll wait. I'm thinking this one's gonna be the Juggernaut. So I'm thinking what was the Juggernaut's real name in X-Men? That's what I'm thinking. Or we name him Sir Lifts-a-Lot? Might be good. Call him Sir Lifts. But so, not to be confusing, Sir Lifts-a-Lot. Kane Marco. Okay. The only problem is we have our Devil type is named Kane. So if I choose to name him just Marco, would that work? Would people get the reference, or should we keep Sir Lifts-a-Lot? But all right, there we go. Vegeta, what's the scouter say about his power level? All right, I dig it. We'll name him Nappa. Vegeta. Nappa. There we go. He's done.
Anything
All
else?
right. All right. So we should have him.
Come back again. Come
Oh,
on
how
in.
much
What
money
can I
do we
get you
have?
to-
Because
what will
we
it be
need
today?
to. Oh, I am still short. I do not have enough to get the
It
death
looks like
doll.
you don't have enough money.
Well, thanks a lot.
Thanks as always. Take care.
Okay, Julia. Bye. All right. So let's see. Let's summon Nappa. In Nappa's flowchart here, we need to go up. I think we have to go up 2. We have to go to the right. So it should be 40 and then whatever 70 is next. So that's good that we have a sword on, because that's what we're going to progress. Not that I ever paid attention to this in this Castlevania game, but I think each generation of a devil becomes more stronger. So essentially, you can have like a 5th generation devil, and it would be just insanely overpowered. All right. Valjet Mountains here. We're at 86%. I know we need a double jump or something. We need something to get to that area. I forget how to do it. That area over here, we need something that does purify. I think that's what we needed to do. And the only question is now I don't know what... Was that a devil type that did that? I don't know. Because I don't want to farm another devil due to my inept memory. But nevertheless. Really? So did you play this one, and did you play it on Xbox? Because there's only 2 that are on the PlayStation 2, and that's Lament of Innocence and this. And I thought Lament of Innocence was really good. Alright, so let's go down and to the right. Wait a second. Castlevania 2, Simon's Quest, and Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse were not on the Game Boy Advance whatsoever. The only one was the NES Classic Castlevania. And then you had Circle of the Moon, Harmony of Dissonance, and Aria of Sorrow. Oh no! Did you see our poor devil die? Nappa took 2 hits. Alright, we'll switch to Kane. Yeah, there's a handful you're missing out on. You know, there's the DS Castlevania trilogy. You're missing Soten on PS1. You're also missing Dracula Chronicles on PS1. Bloodlines on Sega Genesis. Rondo of Blood. The N64 Castlevania games. Here, definitely, yeah, I highly recommend you check those out. It's just a lot. There's 28 that were released in the United States. Well, I think 20. Okay, correction. I think. Hold on. No, 28. 28 were released in the United States, and I'm not including the Order of the Shadows of. I'm not counting the compilations either, but I'm not counting Order of Shadows that was released on cell phones. I'm not counting Puzzle of the Night, Grimoire of Souls, the arcade, but I am counting Haunted Castle, the arcade. Yeah, 28. 28 is a good number. I only just need in my collection. I always say this to people. I just need physically the MSX Vampire Killer and the Sharp 6800 of Akumaja Dracula X. Alright, this is where we need a fairy. It's this hallway. That! Ha! There's a switch! I should press it and see. I do love the humor. Comedic bomb just drops out of nowhere. I wouldn't say it heavily references because the Netflix series borrows this content from this game, Lament of Innocence, and Dracula's Curse. It's those 3. But yeah, this is Hector, the Devil Forge Master, so we play as him in this game. Oh, this I think takes us back to the abandoned castle. This is the path that would take us. Yeah, this one. So in the Netflix, they reference Lament of Innocence because in the Netflix series, there's a portrait of Leon Belmont in the Belmont Hold, and Trevor explains that story. And the whole, like, seasons 1 through 4 reference Castlevania 3 Dracula's Curse, because it's pretty much Trevor Belmont's story. And then, you know, they do have you know, Hector's the Devil Forge Master. We learn about the Devil Forge Masters, which that is part of the manga series in this game. Because there's a 2-part manga that came out prior to this game's release. So we got the Ori Halcom. What's this? The comedian's chair. Oh, because it's a steel chair and we just got hit by a steel pan. I never would have figured that out, though. Finally. Alright, cool. He's leveling up. So he evolved to the next devil. But we can't really use him right now. So now we're going to switch back to Nappa, who is not doing so well. You like Mean Gene Okerlund to come out. Oh my god, he got him with the chair! Alright, we need to go... What's over here? Where does this take us? Oh, that's gonna lead us around. Oh, okay, cool, our devil's back. Yep. You're exactly right. It's just gonna go dark and then you hear boom. That's the Undertaker! So I made a little TikTok video a while ago. It was one of those stitches where it was some guy, he's like, what's one thought that you can't get out of your mind? And I said that wrestling, if you grew up watching wrestling, you watch the equivalent of a modern day shonen tournament fighter. And I never made that connection when I was younger, but now I'm older, it makes sense. All of wrestling, regardless if you watch WCW, WWE, WWF, if you were young, you grew up with that, ECW, that's all just a shonen tournament fighter. We are literally watching stories, and all the wrestlers have mystical moves, you know, that's their signature. And like, who doesn't remember like Sting? You know, Sting was like the coolest wrestler. It really was. If you think about it, and you know what really made me think about it? The whole Cody Rhodes story. because it's like the whole dynasty thing, it makes perfect sense. Because if you grew up, if you grew up and your like mom or dad watched wrestling, or you know, you had an uncle and they're talking about like the old days where Hulk Hogan and Andre the Giant, and you'd hear Dustin Rhodes, and then you're like, okay, and then now you have his son, his descendant Cody Rhodes. It's all like it was all there the whole time. It's this progression, this storyline. It's the same thing as watching Dragon Ball. Goku grows up, fights in the tournaments. Next thing you know, his son's growing up. Gohan's growing up. It really is. And I just thought about it. I was like, it makes total sense. And then that whole like WrestleMania with Cody Rhodes and the fight, and just how everybody was coming out of nowhere. John C- John Cena comes out of nowhere. The Rock comes out of nowhere. You know, you had all this, like, you had the betrayals, you had the tag teams, and then the Undertaker shows up and disappears. Tell me that is not the equivalent of Goku just coming out of nowhere with instant transmission, taking out a bad guy, and then like, see you later. It's all there. And now nobody will ever be able to get that out of their head. It's like my dad, like, he never liked anime. He'd be like, I don't want to watch that anime stuff. But now I'm thinking about it, he should have. He should have, because wrestling, he grew up watching wrestling. And I remember always watching wrestling with him. And I was like, that's the same thing. It's a shonen tournament fighter. And you gotta remember, like, most shonen animes always had a tournament arc back in the 80s and 90s. It wasn't just Dragon Ball that did it. You know, like you said, Yu Yu Hakusho had it. Heck, even I think at one point, what, Tenchi Muyo had it? Saint Seiya? That whole show was a tournament fighter. Baki Hanma, Grappler Baki, that's a tournament fighter. I'm just like, it took me a good 20 years to make that connection. Yeah. What really brought that up, I don't know how old you are or how long you've watched wrestling, but I remember when I was a little kid, when Kane was announced as the Undertaker's brother in that whole storyline, I was like, what is this? I must have been like 6 or 7. And it was that whole, what is this? Kane's got a brother? Paul Bearer's coming out telling the lore. And it was just one of those things where, like, you're just like, what is this? The mysticism. That's what it was. It's the mysticism behind it. And it's the whole thing of what makes it show, like, wrestling great. And I'm like, they did that in every anime. It's just one of those things. I just wish, you know, my dad would have got into anime, because that would have been, it would have been cool, because if he loved wrestling, that would have been awesome. That's right. All right, this way takes us back to the abandoned castle. All right, so let's get back to Mappa. Because if we break this path, there we go. Now we're back at the abandoned castle, which we are still at 99%, so I'm missing something here. So I'm missing something in the abandoned castle. My memory is almost perfect, but I'm missing something. Oh, wait, it's the basement part. Alright, so what else? So the Baljet Mountains were missing 14%, and I think it's this area up here. Because this area up here should go and connect to this area down here, which would put us at almost 100, and then this little cutout here we'll have access to when we drain the water. Garibaldi Temple, we're at 80%, but we need to go over here to access the basement. Mortavia Aqueduct, I have no clue what I'm missing here. We're missing this area. Figure how to get through that. But I think the Mortavia Aqueduct we get access to again once we drain the water in some spots. Forest of Gigaramont. What are we missing here? We're missing 3%. And I think... I think there's something over here, but I know we access this tower. Cordova Town is 100%ed, which is good. The Enea Mouse Machine Tower is done as well. And the Aeolian Ruins, the Iolon, I keep saying Aeolian. We're almost there here. So let's go back. Let's go back through and get through this section. How much? Ooh, man, he is not leveling up like I wanted to. Well, I'm just gonna have to put him on guard, and I'm just gonna have to farm out as many enemies as I can, and hopefully he doesn't take a hit. Speaking of tournament fighters, did anybody ever play Castlevania Judgment on the Nintendo Wii? Because I did. I thought it was cool, but weird. Nice. I will say, I really think they borrowed heavily Trevor's design in that game, especially his head, for the Netflix series. And did anybody know that the artist that did Death Note was the main artist for Castlevania Judgment? I need to go this way. Am I far? Yeah, I'm at 20. That's cool. Just keep chilling there, Nappa. I'll do all the work. Do all the work so you don't have to. Yeah, I don't really understand the reasoning. I remember watching a Koji Igarashi interview, and basically he said that they changed. He wanted to change the direction of using Ayami Kojima as the artist, shift away from that Bushido style to a more anime style to entice to get a younger audience on board. I, disagree heavily with it. I thought what attracted me to Castlevania was the art style. Oh, I love them. I'm a backer. I was a backer for those games. I think it's great. I think it's the true successor. Iga did such a good job with that. I don't care what the haters say. The game's fun. It shows that we should have gotten more 3D side-scrolling Castlevania games. Because of how Bloodstained was done. And I do like the fact that they incorporated a lot of cool things with Bloodstained, like the randomizer mode, which is great because now that's really popular with the speedrunning community, as like there are mods to randomize Symphony of the Night and Aria of Sorrow. So I really do appreciate what Koji has put in that game to make it just really worthwhile for the fans. And I can't wait for the sequel. I don't think they ever got any hate. I think a lot of people, I don't know where the hate came from, I think a lot of people just, if they're, oh wait, cutscene.
You are not without skill.
Lord Dracula by a fluke, a mere twist of fortune, yet I grant you are adept. Hector! I need not linger here any longer. I've gotten what I need. But mark me well, I will slay both of you without fail. Without fail.
So he escaped. He fled when he saw you. There can be no doubt of it then. You are indeed his enemy.
Just as I told you when we first met.
Be that as it may, I am the one who shall vanquish him. Your meddling is unwelcome. Leave him to me.
Pity. How unfortunate. Such a rare opportunity squandered.
On the contrary. To obtain the vengeance I seek, Isaac must be slain by my hand alone. Ergo, nothing was lost.
Think you so? Then you shall be glad to know where he is bound.
And where might that be?
The castle ruins where we first met. Do you remember the place?
How could I forget?
I still
Well
think,
said. At
after
the top
coming
of
from
those
Elden
ruins,
Ring,
there is a
Zed
hidden
is straight up
chamber.
patches.
There you shall find him.
Then that is where I must go. Ah, I'd almost forgotten. Saint Germain gives you his regards.
Saint Germain, you say? Did you meet him in the clock tower?
Just so. He pledged he would no longer interfere in this matter.
It cannot be. No, that is not possible. I must make haste to complete the final touches. I beg your leave. Adieu.
I mean, I know the plot twist of this game with Zed, but it's just funny because I'm like, did they base patches off of him? Yeah, we don't want to go back here just yet. Let's go. Yeah, we're not going to progress to the infinite corridor. What's going on, Thrill? We're not going to go there just yet. We're going to farm a bit first. Number one, we really need our double to level up here. We need Napa to level up. And I need some bronze. No, this is PlayStation 2. We're on the PS2 rocking Curse of Darkness. Did I just see a door? No. But yeah, I do think I want to believe that in Elden Ring that they, or the Souls games, they base patches off of Zed here. It just seems too obvious. But yeah, Bloodstained, I never understood the hate, but I think the hate is more directed at an audience that's not familiar with Castlevania, and they want like a full 3D experience, but the charm that really just made it was its Iga's story, and having a full 3D similar to Soten was like the perfect way to go, and that's what the fan base wanted. It's a huge Soten callback, and the game is not necessarily short. It's well worth playing. I mean, your first playthrough, you're kind of like, oh, so I think just people wanted more. Alright, so now we got the golem. Now we need to go... Checking the flow chart here. We need to go get another 70. So we can do that. should get Evo crystals really quickly just with the fact that we can knock out these early enemies with next to nothing. Oh, you're fighting Mater. Mater, mother of fingers. That's a fun boss fight. I recommend using the Thorn build, the Impenetrable Thorns. It makes that fight so much easier. I am thinking about, after I'm done with Castlevania here, I'm thinking about going back and doing a straight, fresh run-through on Elden Ring. So not doing New Game Plus 6, but just straight up going right from the beginning. And then do like a death counter run to see how long it would take for me to do, to get through the death counters. Or how many times it'll take me to just pretty much just go on the journey with me and count how many times I die. I defeated, I beat the DLC using the lightning perfume bottle method before it was patched. Still amazed Hector never takes any type of damage there. Oh man, I started that DLC on New Game Plus 5. Level 280. I only did that. I only did the perfumer bottle just for the final boss. Throughout the main game, I used shamelessly. I used Rivers of Blood a lot until I got Raylana's twin swords, and I love those in the DLC. That moveset was just fun. Going the right way, or am I going in circles? You're kidding me. I'm going in circles. I went in circles. Ah! Okay. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go... Oh, you know what? Alright, first... Hold on. Let's go up here and register the save room first. This is gonna help a lot. I thought the light greatsword was gonna be pretty cool, but honestly the moveset was a little bit confusing for me. I mean, I thought the moveset was cool and all, but I just thought that it wasn't really conducive to my playstyle. Alright, so what we just did here was register a memorial ticket so that we could come back here later on. Alright, the Aeolian Castle is done, or ruins are done. This is perfect. We still have to explore the forest of Jiggerabont. So, let's go back to Garibaldi Temple. So let's use a magical ticket. We'll go to Julia's shop. And hey man, thanks for stopping by. So you know, give me a follow, subscribe. I'm always on playing something, but appreciate it. And thanks for the convo. All right, let me see here. I need to think. Heart Thrill, thank you for sending me a heart. I appreciate it. Ugh. All right, I need to figure out who does purify. Let's see. Red skeletons. How do we defeat the red skeletons in Curse of Darkness? Oh, we need the Nautilus Rod. Oh, man. Alright, hold on. Hold the phone here. Okay, we are on track to actually get the Nautilus Rod. We just need to get 70 of the spear, or 70 of the knuckle types. Excuse me. All right, so that's good. Well, we are going to first, let's see, if I run, I'm just gonna run my way there, because by the time I get to Garibaldi Temple, Nappa here should be evolved to the Juggernaut form, which is perfect. Then we can switch back to my mage and get the Nautilus Rod. Yes. All right, so here's how I'm going to do this in my head. Trying to be pseudo-optimal. We're going to run from here to Garibaldi Temple. By that time, out of all the enemies defeated, we should get enough to evolve our Nappa to Juggernaut. Then we go through Garibaldi Temple. We get the item needed for the Chevasaurus. That's my spear type. Switch back to the mage type, and we will evolve him around here to get the Nautilus Rod. Then we can purify, defeat the red skeletons, get whatever item is there, and then we can progress to the Infinite Corridor. That sounds like a plan. I do need to remember how to forge the laser sword. I think if my brain remembers properly, which sometimes I don't think it does, I can get the laser sword by the time while in the Infinite Corridor. But we just need Evo crystals, so this will be good for us. We're at an hour 30. So we'll do this. We'll hopefully get him evolved, and we'll enter the basement of Garibaldi Temple. But we're not going to be able to defeat the Legion just yet. We are not strong enough, although we are level 45. That's actually pretty good. We're still not ready. to fight. Oh, excuse me. Ah! Getting the 10 o'clock tired's. 10:30 tired's here. But in my mind, we should be to smack, because again, this is a deathless 100% run, so I'm gonna craft the laser sword. I'm gonna get Death's Scythe. I think you get Dracula's tunic in the end. But I think while in the Infinite Corridor, I should be able to access enough materials right now with this current game progression to forge the laser sword. I think. This is an area we have to come back to when we drain the water. He's like down there playing. He's having a good time. Good job, Nappa. Just have fun though. He's at 30, so he needs 40 more, so 20 more drops. That should be enough. That's good. We got some items there. Perfect for us. Cue the music, fight Bale from Elden Ring right here. Curse you, Bale! I just realized we don't have the long glide yet. We did confirm that if you play this on the Xbox, you do get a like larger draw distance, so you should be able to see further slightly. There's still a fog, but it does go out a little bit further than that of the PS2. Oh man, we're almost at our destination here. Where are we at? 45 out of 70. So 60 more. Or not, no, I'm sorry. 25 more. Which means we need 12 drops. This is definitely a good room to farm. We're getting a lot of... There we go. Look at that. Now we got the Juggernaut. Eventually, he's going to learn Brute Force level 2. And that's going to give us what we need. You can spin around the teacup really fast. Let's see, let's get him spinning. Woo! How fast can we go? Wish there was like a dizzy function. He just stops like abruptly. Hector doesn't get dizzy. Alright, so the good news is we can keep on going. And what's the progression here? Okay, so usually I just keep going using the sword because the liquid golem is pretty good, but we need brute force level 2, and he should learn it. Because we will need brute force level 2 to open up Dracula's castle. We'll take ether, not that we need anything right now. But here is the underground catacombs. And there's still another part of the Garibaldi Temple, like right over there. But I think that's what we need, is brute force 2. That part. Oh yeah, I forgot. We gotta be careful here. Alright, so, that's right, we can't get past the blood skeletons. If you didn't catch that, these blood skeletons are level 75. But it's these things we need to steal from. And this area is a pretty good farm area as well if you want to level up. Get some XP and level up your devils quickly is getting this ability, killing those red skeletons here. Alright, so we need to get, we have to steal from these. Let's get what causes it. Homing eye, we don't want that. We need to steal from them. What causes it? Dark crystal. Now we should have. This is what we need. Bam! Chauvet-saurus. Perfect. Now just to. Let's see here. So basically, just look at the stats here. We go up 15. I think we need some form here. This is I think a good area to level up as well. I don't remember how much we need. Actually, let's summon Cain. Because these enemies are just endless. So we can actually, all we have to do is just defeat 100 of them. So we have the Chalvesaurus. And that's the secret requirement, is to just defeat 100 enemies with this. And then our devil will level up. I don't know how much deeper this goes. Oh, that's the boss. All right. Yeah, we can just either sit here and farm if we want. One thing we can do is we can farm here, because these things drop like 3 crystals at a time. And Orko's chart is Nautilus Rod, so we need 70 spear. So if we do that, we will get the Purify. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm just thinking about it out loud. Might as well just go farm here. Get the Purify, because that'll mean we can take out those level 75 red skeletons. Yeah. We're not going to fight the Legion now. That is not going to happen this run whatsoever. There's just no way. I'm not leveled for that. But we can. Get crystals. What will that do? We get 70 divided by 3 is, it's not 20. It is 20, about 24 drops, 23 drops. He's already at 21. Let's go here. So how many that got us 21. So we just gotta run this 3 times, and our mage type will be evolved. switch back to the Juggernaut so we can get brute force level 2. And then I'm pretty much gonna call it here. I'm gonna call it in the next like 10 minutes. But this was a good progress because we got the Chauvet-saurus and we are ready Freddy for the next. Come on. Oh, yes. Look at all those goodies. $42. Is that 42? So if they drop 3, we need 9. 9 more automatically to drop. 9 or 10. And that's good for us, because that means he'll evolve, then we can switch back to Juggernaut to get Brute Force level 2, switch back to Kane to evolve him to our Devil type. And pretty much we're just gonna run the game through. After that, I do need to remember how to forge the laser sword. I'm gonna have to look up the recipe for that. Oh my gosh, we are just 1 away. 1 away from evolving him. That's fine, we're doing it right now. Then we switch back to... because we should get either a massive amount of experience from the level 75 skeletons. There we go. Now he's got the Nautilus rod. He should have Purify right off the bat. I don't think he learns it. Maybe he does have to learn it. Oh man, that is not good. Just run. Just get out of there. What's his progression? That's okay. He can definitely use spear. Come on, give me brute force level 2. I know for the laser sword we have to forge like 9, I think it's 9 different swords. And we need purple material, I think that's what does it. Yeah, which way we need to go to the basement? That's on that side. So let's run to the warp room. Definitely need, he does learn brute force level 2. That's the only way we can progress, and he should learn that before we get to the liquid golem. Follow that path all the way down. Well, we could do that. He should be able to learn it by then. He's at 32, so he should be learning an ability soon. Now, he hasn't learned brute force level 2 yet. But we need it. He should learn it soon. I just don't know if it's at random. I mean, if he doesn't get it now, then we know that we'll definitely pick it up during the next stream. We'll do another, like, farm run. We still have to fight Trevor Belmont prior to entering the Infinite Corridor. There we go. Brute force level 2. Perfect timing. Exactly what we needed. Gonna keep going. So that's good. So now he knows brute force level 2, which is perfect for us. We can then focus on hoping that our mage learns Purify soon. He should, because he's Nautilus. I'm not sure if I remember correctly, but we might need him for the Tower of Eternity. The Tower of Evermore. Okay. We're getting the Rosarios to drop super frequently now. I think we're supposed to steal from these guys too. Oh, hey. Almost to the bottom. Let's put that on. Anything in this room? Okay, so we are almost done with this because we do have to go back. This will be the 1% we need. So that takes out that. So we don't need Brute Force Level 2. I thought we did somewhere. I know we need Brute Force Level 2 to enter Dracula's castle, but I thought we needed it for Garibaldi Temple. If not, that's okay. So what we can do is we're going to make our way back to this warp gate and go back to the Baljet Mountains. We will hopefully learn oh, they only dropped 50 gold. Hopefully we will learn the Purify. We could also run, well, not that I want to make my journey back to where the Legion is, but that is a good farming area. What do I need for the laser suit? That's what I want to know. I'll probably sleep on it. 90. We're at 50, so we need 40 more. Doesn't matter. We can go back to Orko. Since he's the Nautilus Rod. At some point, he'll just need to learn. He's 38, so at some point he'll just have to learn Purify. But the Nautilus Rod should get it. We're back to the Baljet Mountains, and that's where we're going to call our adventure. So next stream, it's going to be focusing on Purify, getting the, progressing to get the laser sword, and then starting the Infinite Corridor. So that's the plan for the next stream. But other than that, thank you everybody for watching. Have a good night. Be safe. See you either tomorrow or Thursday. But thanks for watching.